me in a dungeon right now. Today we're gonna build a saltwater mixing station for a client that we have. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it the proper way. So we are running a Jaybo pump, and this is gonna be ran externally. And first thing is to get the actual height of the pump so that we could make them come into the barrels. So we always start our plumbing from the bottom side of the pump first. So these are all the pieces that you're gonna need. We need 45s, we need elbows, we need couplings, we need 4 shutoffs, we need 3 unions, and this is a little additive where we could have a hose, and if Casey wants to pull a bucket. So this is a bar fit in, and then we have a reducer as well. The first step is, let's position the pump where you want it. I kind of want to run it more towards the wall so that I could secure the plumbing to the actual wall. So in case someone does hit into it, it's not just free hanging. So the first fit in that I'm going to do is, I'm going to come out here with a piece of pipe. And I'm going to give it an extra 3/4 because you always want to go into the actual fit in and you want it to be nice and secure. So my first measurement is around 14.5 over here. And get into 14.5. Make it a mark. And then today we're going to use PVC cutters. PVC cutters now. And with the line, what we're going to do is try to get the blade on here to the line perfectly. And we're going to make a nice straight cut as we're going. Nice. Beautiful straight cut. Very important with PVC to do straight cuts. The dry fit is, we're not going to add any glue. We're going to see how it fits in here, fits nicely, and if it's where I want the piping to come out. That's perfect over here. I'm gonna add a T over here, and then I'm gonna come over here, and this is probably where we're gonna enter. Right, but remember, the pump can move in and out, so it's not anything you have to worry about. Alright, so let me start by gluing this fitting. I like doing a nice clean job. Some people use the primer, which is the purple, and then the clear. I use Blue Monster, and it's basically it's all-in-one. It has the primer and the cement, and it's clear. Leads for the most professional looking jobs. There's no drip lines or anything like that, and just looks way better. So what we want to do is we take the fit in, we already dry fitted off. Okay, we're going to leave that collar on there, and I'm going to give some glue. I always like working in a cardboard box because glue does knock over, you get it on the floor. So we're just trying to be neat. We're in someone's house. Gotta respect the house. So we're gonna give it a nice dab of glue. And then we're also gonna give this side, the other fit in, more glue. See how it's dripping? We don't wanna get that all over the guy's house. So that's why we work in the cardboard box. Or you could even put down a piece of cardboard. And then we're gonna place this together. All the way down, very important, especially with an external pump. You want to make sure that you get a nice snug fit on there. The fitting comes all the way down.
Show it.
A way that you could tell is the white pipe comes all the way to the end here. Now, don't put this collar down right away because we do have glue still wet on here. So we let this dry for a little bit, and then we can put the collar down. Because then the plastic will mend to the plastic, and then we're dealing with issues with taking it off, cross-threaded and whatnot. All right, cover up our glue. We're going to repeat the process here. We're going to glue on the inside of the pipe and also the inside of the fitting, and we want to make sure that the entire fitting goes through. This is where I see common mistakes made all the time, that people do not give enough force, and you really want to get it down. Like I said, a great indication way, especially if you're a newbie, take a look. You can see the pipe on the other side coming through. You want to be able to see it.
That's where the leaks happen, huh?
Oh yeah.
How fast does it dry?
It takes about a minute or so. So we're gonna cut the fire first. And then I also see people all the time, they make 2 5 marks. It just doesn't work like that. You wind up getting a short one. Do all your measurements. Again, straight cut with the PVC. Very important.
Boom.
What we're doing here is we're dry fitting as well. We're gonna stick this in. There's no glue on either one right now. Dry fitting is a beautiful thing. And we make sure that we come in nicely. And I can pull that up, and then we're gonna come in, boom.
Nice.
Right there. So we could actually glue this guy. We do one piece at a time. Same thing, same process.
You know, guys that came into the shop today, they were like, I asked them, like, you guys got tanks? You guys like, yeah, I got tanks. This is bigger. I'm like, that's not something you say, buddy.
All right, so now we want to keep this valve up like this so that we have full access to it. All right, so we're gonna actually glue this to the T first. We're gonna make it nice and easy over here.
Cool. Oh, I think you glued it.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
I'll pick it up for you.
We just want this to sit nice and straight. And again, in.
All right, let's go. Four. 4?
No, 3 and a half.
3.5?
3 and a half. We are going to split the difference here.
Oh. What do these guys do?
These, in case he needs to take this out to clean, which he will, he could disconnect everything, leave all the plumbing in place, and take the entire bucket.
Nice.
A lot of people skip the unions.
And then they get stuck, right?
This is what you want it to look like. You want it to look neat as possible, all the fittings together. And then when we raise this one up, it will take a lot of the pressure off. But as we continue on.
And then go for it.
So now we're gonna make the actual mix-in part of it, where we're gonna bring another pipe into here that it will mix constantly, and also a hose for him to get water in a bucket if he ever wants. Basically, we're isolating. This is gonna be for his hose that comes out. There's gonna be a bar fit in here. If he ever wants this, he could just get straight water. And then if he turns the valve over here, the water is gonna continuously mix. We're making the final bulkhead over here. So let me explain to you how this works. You got 2 valves here. Now, if you want salt water, you're gonna put this one open and you're gonna put this one open, and it will circulate the salt water. Say you wanna get salt water out of a bucket, with those 2 being open, you're also gonna open that and then close the mixing part, and then salt water will shoot out. Then if you want fresh water, we close up the salt, we close up the bottom salt, open up the fresh, and then we open this, and then nothing but fresh water will get like through the system. So it's a pretty easy concept, but it looks intimidating, but it's really not. If you guys like this content, like, subscribe, and we're gonna be doing part 2, which will be involved with the RO, hooking it up, draining that as well, and we're also gonna be running the auto water change system to the tank upstairs. So pretty cool stuff coming.